Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Nets versus Pacers NBA matchup on Wednesday, April 3rd, 2024. If you like all the free picks we're doing at Pick Dawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have products meant for people who make big bets, people with big bankrolls looking for that one-on-one concierge style service. We offer those products. They're just not available on the website. They're still easy to get. You just got to text the number you see on the screen. So if you make big bets like I do, go ahead and text that number. But let's get to it. Nets taking on the Pacers. The Nets 29-47. The Pacers 43-34. Of course, the Pacers still kind of mixed up there with the Miami Heat in those playoff standings in the of course the Eastern Conference. And I gotta say, these are really important games for both these teams. I know the Heat, it doesn't seem to really matter to them coming from the play-in game. But the Pacers, while they control the win column against the Heat, they're tied in the loss column. So anything that upsets the apple cart there is certainly going to make a difference. Meanwhile, the Nets still hanging on, still not mathematically eliminated from playoff contention. But man, they certainly are hanging by a thread at this point. And I have to say, their chances of making it are pretty much zero. But tell that to them. I don't think they're going to stop fighting anytime soon. The Pacers 6-4 straight up in their last 10, and the Nets 3-7. Both these teams same as against the number as they are straight up. These teams just played on Monday. It was the Pacers 133-111 in Indy for that one. So this is a back-to-back with the home and home sort of back-to-back without necessarily playing on back-to-back nights. Not really sure how they describe that, but they had played in the middle of March. It was the Pacers once again there, 121-100. That game was in Indy, and then they also played back, that was their only two meetings this season. The last time they had met prior to that was back in 2022. So these teams, they just don't play each other all that much. The Pacers have been pretty solid all season long, but not like world beaters at all. But they have won 3 of their last 4. Their only loss was against the Bulls, and they got absolutely destroyed in that game. For some reason, the Pacers do not match up well with the Chicago Bulls. So if they make it, if they end up dropping into that play-in, and they end up having to play the Chicago Bulls, it might not be such a good scenario. Meanwhile, the Nets have dropped their last 2 to the Lakers and the Pacers. They had won their 3 prior, the Raptors, the Wizards, and the Chicago Bulls, ironically, in that bunch. I think when we look at these two teams, and I like to look at like what have you done for me recently, right? And how the shooting and everything has gone in the recent games, because when you look at the course of the season, at this point, a lot of that gets washed out. So, if you just look at the last 5 games that these two teams have played, the Nets defense is significantly better than the Pacers, and the Pacers offense still significantly better than the Nets. And this is things that, have gone on all season long. But when you look at the actual percentages that teams are shooting against the Pacers, well, it kind of all, the disparity is not quite that big on the defensive side. It's just a lot of possessions. But on the offensive side, the numbers are that big apart. I'm going to take the Pacers, who just seem to own the Nets, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.